Now, I'm not sure if there's a set speed limit on the highway for four-wheelers and UTVs, but either way, I just broke both of them. The highway is actually closed to all trail riding ATVs. The only reason that they would be allowed would be for agriculture use. So I just brought Brittany's four-wheeler back down because the tedder's down here. I took the four-wheeler back last night, and I'm gonna finish tedding what's down here because it got a little too late for what we needed to ted. We didn't want to ted after dark, so I just pulled the tedder down here by the barn at Travis's place, and now I'm gonna finish up what I was doing, and we should be able to park the tedder in the shed for the winter. As far as I know, we don't have any real uses for it until then, so I think I'm gonna finish tedding down here. I'm gonna take it back up to Rockville. I'm gonna wash it off. I'm gonna get out the sprayer, hose it down. I'm gonna grease it, and then we should be able to just bring it back down here, and I think I'm gonna leave it in the shed down here. So that way it's nice and safe in the winter from all sorts of dangers rather than letting it sit outside. So all right, I'm gonna hook this four-wheeler back up to this little trailer of Brittany's, and then I'm gonna go start tedding again. So I was just having a problem with the tedder, and I shut the tractor off, hopped off to see what was the problem, and I took a look at the Fosse valve. It was acting like, well, it wouldn't pick back up. So it would only tilt forward and it stopped picking up. So I stopped the tractor, I thought about it, and like, this has actually happened once before too. But I came down and looked at the Fosse valve, and I realized that the SCV kicked out. So there's this little lever, and what this does is it shuts the SCV off, and it basically just turns it off and on. So if it's unlocked, it's going to be straight out like that, and that's how I found it. What happened was that the 3-point arms were jangling around, and the chain was working its way up, and then the chain hit the little switch on the SCV and kicked it out. So I brought it back down and flipped it back into place. Now it should work like normal. But it's one of those things where you have to think about it, and you know what it is before you even get off the tractor. So, but just be sure to fire the tractor up and see if she picks up. Problem solved. All right, let's keep going. I just got done winterizing the tedder. Now I'm gonna take it down to Travis's place, back it in the shed, and there it should sit until next year. So let's get going. The The old aux beam from the mule is now on the back of the 4020. That's our latest trick. So we're gonna have to pull this thing back out before we go to harvest, or at least shuffle it over some. This is as good as I can get with the 4020. But luckily the tedder is actually pretty light. You can move it around with your bare hands. So we'll have to push it back in the corner more when we go to pull the bean head out. But I'm gonna start unhooking it. I'm gonna head back up to the farm. Now the tedder is officially winterized and we really shouldn't be using it at all until next year. So we'll be winterizing the rest of the Rhino stuff as time comes. So I'm gonna head back to the farm, keep working. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work, and I'll see you next time.